Hi, my name is Michelle, and today I'm going to share some simple breathing techniques to teach your little ones. So, I have 4 kids, and on my 4th kid, I decided to look into a little bit more about breathing and emotions. We were never great talking about our emotions, so I decided my 4th kid it was time to learn. So, I got this book, and she has a course, Managing Emotional Mayhem. Dr. Becky Bailey. But she does these breathing exercises in the book. So some of these come from her, and some we've had added along the way. So my youngest is 4 years old now. So we've been doing this with him since he was about 2. And you can even start these with 1-year-olds. So if they can breathe and they can listen, you can start to teach them really simple breathing techniques to do. So the idea with this is, one, you need to practice when they're calm and happy. So they're not going to be able to use the tool when they're upset if they haven't practiced enough. So you might need to practice it for weeks or months just when they're happy. And you have to make it fun and playful. So with my son, I'll show you later, sometimes we just play games with it. And even now that he knows some of them, we still just do it when we're having a good moment, not just when we need it. So the other idea is once you've practiced it, you need to catch them within their window of tolerance. So there is the polyvagal theory. So if you imagine there's this window of tolerance where we're all happy, whether we're adults or kids. And then if we go above it, we get hyper aroused. And that's where we start to lose it. We get hyper, we cry. And then you can also go lower and you're hypo aroused. So most of the time with kids, it's that hyper arousal that gets them. So in order to work on it, we want to work in that happy tolerance. And when we notice when they start to get closer, that is when we need to catch them and say, hey, let's go do our breathing, and make it really fun and not force it. Maybe it doesn't work this time, but we keep trying till they do. So you want to find that to not when they've completely lost and they're screaming on the floor and be like, hey, let's go do our breathing breaths. They're not going to do it. So you sort of got to catch it when they're frustrated or when things are building up, not when they've lost it. So we have a calming corner for my youngest, and it probably took about a year for him to really get in it. And now he has his name he wants on the wall, and it is just behind our couch in our living room. So it is his own little spot, and it really took him a while to adapt it. Like, yeah, that's my calming corner. Everybody else needs to get out. And so in that, we have a mini trampoline and we have a beanbag, but whatever you want there. And we also have pictures of the breaths that we do in that corner. So if he's starting to get upset, I will walk with him to that corner and be like, hey, which breath do you want to do? And he might pick it out. And we also have a little feeling chart. So a happy face, a sad face, an angry face. And then we might talk about our feelings. How are you feeling right now? You seem really angry. Let's take our breaths. So we have those tools set up. And like I said, it really took a long time for him to get into that and claim it as his. So be patient with the process. So I will go get my son, and then we will go over these breaths, and I'll show you how I do it with him, because I know it's different just watching me do it, because when you go to try it with your kid, you don't know how they're going to respond. All right. So me and my little guy here, we're going to practice our breath. What one do you want to do first? Drain. So for a drain, we take an inhale as we straighten our arms, and on our exhale, we let it fall all the way down. Can you pick another breath?
Wanting mine.
That is a great one. I'm going to pick a breath for you to do. Can you show me balloon? Go ahead. Good. So we fill our balloon up with air like this, and then we exhale and let it out. Sometimes we can make a funny noise with the balloon. I'm going to do a funny noise. Here we go. Whew.
Wanting mine.
Okay. Oh, I like that one. How about we do a pretzel? So we inhale our arms wide, and exhale, we pretzel ourselves. And sometimes we do a pretzel together. Ready? Inhale and exhale. we do a star. So a star means smile and take a deep breath. So just the act of smiling can improve someone's mood and make them feel better. How about bumblebee? So on our exhale, we're just humming in our mouth. And we can get silly and pretend like we're bees buzzing each other. Good job. And how about our lion? Yeah, we let that lion breath come out with our mouth open wide. It's still on. Ready? We're like a lion. So Dawson sometimes likes to play a game with our breaths when we are just having fun. And he will look at our pictures of our breath and he'll pick a breath and have me do it. And then I get a turn and pick the breath and have him do it. So if you have a little picture of the different animals or a quick hand-drawn picture, you can play a quick little game with it. And another thing is if somebody is so upset they don't want to do breath, they can come and just sort of give you a hug or cry on your shoulder, and they can feel your chest rise and fall as you take deep breaths. I'll say just feel my breath if they don't want to breathe with me. And just me calming down helps to calm down the child, and you get those mirror neurons going. So I hope that is helpful. And he said it calms down him too. So there we go. We got a 4-year-old that says it works. Hey guys, so I hope that you enjoy those and you find those breaths helpful and that they will be helpful to your family. So it's important to remember that we have mirror neurons. So if we are calm, our children's body will start to mirror that. So if we're amped up and anxious, they will start to mirror that too. So that is where those breaths come in. And as we do them with our kids, we will start to calm too. So they're a really great tool. So yoga classes for kids are also really great to practice breathing because it takes a lot of practice to be able to use it. So in my kids' yoga classes, we work on breathing and we might even work on being angry, sad, or happy and using those breaths so that they have the tools to use them in real life. So if you are interested in kids' yoga classes, there will be a link below. So you can do that. I also have a Facebook group if you would like to join that, and on Instagram. So hope you have a great day. Feel free to like and subscribe this channel if you found this great.